to the people. Welcome on in to another episode of Happy Hour. It is Wednesday. My name is Chase, and I'm here with Tori B. Come on and settle on in, divas, and bring your cocktails, and let's get this tea going, okay? Hey to the people down over there on the X, everybody over there on the Facebook, and everybody right here down to the YouTube. Tori B, how are you doing?
Oh, these streets. It's a lot going on in the
A
world.
lot going on. It's a lot of mess.
Yeah.
It's a lot of tea, a lot of shade going on down in the streets. And a lot of it's going on down in the streets of the A. We got a lot to talk about in Atlanta. We got some Orange County stuff to get into. We just got a whole bunch, not a bunch, a whole bunch of tea to get into. So let's get right into it. Make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you will be notified when we're going live. And as we wait for the people to get into the room, we're going to go ahead and see who we already have in the chat. I know that we have one of our dear co-hosts on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Jasmine is in the room.
She already starting.
Into it.
Yes. So we are gonna get into it. You
Let me
back?
see if I can pull something up. I don't know. Listen, as you saw, you guys, I did order my contacts. I showed Tori B, so she knows, but they came damaged. So we're gonna have to bear with it another 2 weeks, I think. 2 or 3 weeks until I can get some more in, hopefully. But I did do my part. Did I not?
Yeah, you did.
All right, very good. While I am looking for this, I hope this is the right image. Oh boy. Oh, thank God. Okay, it is the right image because in Atlanta yesterday, Kamala Harris had her rally in Atlanta, and there's been so much controversy as to whether or not Meg Thee Stallion, who performed and was twerking, booty popping, pussy popping, slanging weed, slanging coochie, and slanging politics, all had a space to be in the same venue. So, Tori B, I know that you are big on our, election, our politics. Did you think it was appropriate for Meg Thee Stallion to be performing in Atlanta for for the Kamala Harris rally?
They're gonna have to get over it. That was a rally for the youth, honestly. And she might not have explicitly told folks, but that's a rally for young folks. Quavo was also there. And what people fail to miss, and people don't, I used to work in public relations. Both Quavo and Meg Thee Stallion have fell victim or had family members fell victim to gun violence. And so it was really great that they were there. You may not
Meg's a
agree.
victim of gun violence, allegedly, right?
Uh, According to her case, yes.
Okay, I wasn't being funny. I was just saying as well.
Yeah. So what I would say is she had a crop top on. She wasn't really pussy popping the way y'all making it seem. Get over it. It really was to kind of energize the young people. The young people were really complaining when it was just Joe and Trump, and I think that was a great way to do it. Meg has over 50 million followers, and Quavo has over 20 million followers. So that was the target audience. You went, you didn't, you didn't. Either way, she still had, some elected officials there. Just respect that she's trying to reach everybody at this point. That's where I'm at with it.
Hey, Demetria, go ahead and put up the allegedly up there, child, because we got a lot of alleged shit going on today, and I ain't got time for the people to be coming at me with no mess. I'll be honest with you, as an older person, it did catch me off guard. I'm not gonna lie, I was caught off guard, and it challenged my perception of politics. But this is a new day, a new age, and I am of the vote or die era. People were saying like vote or die in those concerts that they had back then. Honestly, whatever you feel like you need to do to reach the voters, do whatever you got to do to get them. So I'm not up in arms. I just was caught off guard. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it.
I said, oh,
No, the audience wasn't too, I get it. But at the end of the
That's
day,
all.
she has to energize, the young people to come out and vote for her as well. So I'm with it. She still had a little tight outfit on. She covered it up. Her midsection was still out, but the other part of it is she also performed body, which is on the ballot. People, women's bodies. We don't have agency over our bodies depending on what state you live in. So y'all missed the message. Those who didn't get it, you missed the message. She performed body so y'all can understand that women's bodies is on the ballot. Abortion is a big, big issue since Donald Trump and
Administration.
his administration, overturned Roe v. Wade. So what I'm gonna say is y'all gonna have to get over it. She gotta reach everybody, and it ain't gonna just be the older folks. It ain't just gonna be millennials. She gotta reach them all. She on
I mean,
shit.
all she gotta do is have Patti LaBelle down to the concert for me. Patti LaBelle, Stephanie Mills. Oh baby, you got my vote, baby. Yes.
She on TikTok. They did a TikTok. Her and Meg did a TikTok before they came on stage.
So
So
you ate that diva, yes. I'll just say this, by the way. Patti LaBelle, I've seen her like 3 times. The best concert. Like that lady's vocals,
thank
vocalizing.
all
Now
things
speaking of
dream.
politics, huh?
All things dream said her body, her choice.
Absolutely, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. Um, Speaking of politics, Donald Trump was down to the NABJ today. And boy, what a shit show that was. Among the highlights was Donald Trump stating, well, being asked what a black job was when he said that illegal immigrants were coming over across the border to take, quite frankly, black jobs. And it just was a mess. Any thoughts on that before we move forward in the whole debacle? People stepped down from the board. They didn't want him there. They wanted him there. I'm just going to say this, and I'm not an advocate at all, but I do think that when it is a presidential election, people should be able to go into areas to speak to the voter, right? And so while in theory it is an opportunity for Trump to go ahead and say, hey, I'm not racist. Hey, I need the black vote. Hey, he can't help but hey, open that mouth. And every time hey, open that mouth, some bullshit fall right on out of it. Because if he was hoping to win any black vote, with this one, I don't know if he secured new black voters. I don't know. Any
His
quick thoughts before we move on to what we came here for?
his numbers are not gonna be looking good. Kamala's already leading in some battleground states. I don't trust all polls, but that's what it's
Mm-hmm.
saying. What I will say is people are pissed that they platformed Donald Trump. And I will say on Twitter, because I don't call it X, on Twitter, Trump is a racist is trending based
Ooh.
upon the disrespect he showed those black women journalists that asked him very important questions. He dodged them. He acted offended and he was nasty and he said some very racist shit. So I say let Donald Trump talk all the shit he want. I feel like between him and his VP pick, who believes that childless women are, and I'm a childless woman, so I'm highly offended
I would be.
that they're psychopaths and we should pay more taxes. Okay. So between those two, let them talk. They making Kamala's job so much more easier. And what I will say is Kamala got her chucks on that man's neck. Cause soon as them clips came out, baby, Kamala HQ was like, he
Boom,
just showing
boom,
y'all who
boom.
he is.
Love Kamala HQ. Go follow that if you're not already.
Yeah.
With that being said, I know that you mentioned. Oh, excuse me. I want to segue into our next segment. Demecia, go ahead and highlight Sean's comment where she says he's a liar. Or he told nothing but lies. Could you read what
Yeah.
she said for me?
All he did was lie.
He has much in common with that thin-haired, thin-lipped liar, Margaret Joseph from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Uh,
Nice segue.
Thank you, girl, because all she does is lie as well. And Andy was cornered by a caller about the Real Housewives of New Jersey moving forward, and here were his comments.
Please get rid of the Melissa and the Margaret story and let that end. It's just so boring now. I
Well, I mean, have you heard that we're going to do big changes to the show?
I haven't heard that.
Well, I mean, have you heard that we're going to do big changes to the show?
I haven't heard that. No, like I said,
Yeah.
I know in the beginning it was a good thing, but Melissa's storyline and Margaret's storyline is, and even that new girl, I don't even know her name, the girl with the big nose, or the bad nose job. Like, everybody goes on the show going after the one person, the main person in the show, and it really never works out. They don't have their own storylines. She'll always get herself in trouble. She's, Teresa is going to always find somebody or something. She's like that, and she's interesting to everybody.
So you want Teresa to stay on the show?
Teresa is the show. Like I said, Teresa, she'll find a way to get her in trouble.
All right. Okay. We got it. Okay. We're going to see what we do. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe just all friends.
And there you have it. He has said that they possibly will be rebooting Real Housewives of New Jersey. Now, I watched the Real Housewives of New York City reboot, and while I'm going to continue to support them, something severely lacking over there with the New York City cast, and I don't know if a full reboot works. I was honestly in support of rebooting casts and just making it work, but it doesn't seem like Bravo casting can really reboot a compelling series. And I hate to say that because I want the New York girls to win, but so I do think that you're going to have a mixture of some old faces, some mid faces, and some new faces to round it out. I do not think that keeping Margaret Josephs and Melissa Gorga around is the answer. I would keep Teresa and keep two other girls, and then bring in a bunch of new girls that they all know. Because as we know, Teresa knows everybody in the Real Housewives in New Jersey. So I'm not understanding why it would be so hard to do that. Your thoughts? Did it sound like he kind of was like, well, maybe Teresa could stay, or was he betting it? People are saying that when you call into those shows, they know exactly what you're going to call about and say. So even though he wanted to get off the phone, they left her on the phone. And it wasn't a coincidence that Teresa was brought up. What are you thinking?
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I stopped watching New Jersey, and I watched it from the very beginning up until Teresa went to jail. I did not, when she came back, I stopped. I didn't watch. And I'm going to tell you why I didn't watch. I can't stand Melissa's ass. So once they brought back Melissa, I don't want to watch. So I was years ahead of my time. I'm telling y'all, I don't want to watch Melissa. Melissa's a fake, a phony. So is Joe. I can't. And so honestly, I think I would watch if we got rid of most of them. Do I keep up with the news of it? Yes. Not a March fan. I don't know about the new girls. I used to like Dolores. I don't like her no more.
Is it because I read her every chance I get?
No,
I'll be reading Dolores.
I don't like flip-floppers. I'm sorry. Teresa is a Taurus. We don't like disloyal people. And so Dolores is not loyal to me. And so what I will say is they absolutely need a reboot. They absolutely need to keep Teresa on here. Teresa is the show. Okay? There's too many iconic moments. And I'm going to be honest with you. Them getting rid of Nene did not help Atlanta. So we got to learn our lesson. It's not like Teresa is suing them. There's no reason to let Teresa go. She is New Jersey. So I would not get rid of Teresa. There are plenty
I want Teresa to have fun. That's what I would like.
I would like that too.
She's a fun girl, but they don't let her have the fun.
No, because they're constantly attacking her.
Constantly attacking her. Everyone constantly attacking her. Anyway, all right, you guys. In my opinion, I like Danielle. I wanted to like Danielle, Amanda Kay, but allegedly her breath stank. She allegedly got bad credit. She allegedly doing bad business all up and down the eastern seaboard, whole tri-state area. And she can't keep her hands to herself. So if she could work all that out,
Um,
maybe. I don't know.
Donna Lee, she did not. I'm sorry.
Dana
One thing
G.
I don't watch Jersey, but she absolutely did not bring them on the show, and I'm referring to Joe and Melissa. Actually, that's not what happened. She
That
didn't
ain't what
even know
happened.
they was on the show. She didn't
She
know.
didn't
I
want it.
remember that christening shit was crazy. That's an iconic New Jersey moment. She didn't know. She didn't bring them on the show. So that was
Melissa had been
cast.
trying to get on the show for years through Danielle Staub. So, which
There
was
you have
Teresa's
it.
arch enemy at the time, which is all you need to know, man. And then the first scene is that christening. Come on, dog.
Fighting in front of the
Anywho,
parents. No, no. I love their parents. Oh my
I
God.
loved it. No, no, too. You know they say no, no slap. Well, Kim D alleges that no, no slapped Joe Gorga at the christening, but it was cut out.
Because no, no, no. Come on, bro. You doing too much.
All right. Speaking of doing too much, let's go ahead and move on because people has broken that there will be a new reality spinoff from the Real Housewives franchise, and it's going to be centered around these four women. Go ahead and move that comment for me, please, Demisio. Thank you, thank you, Diva. Uh, go ahead and read that caption, and then read what out. Yeah, go ahead and read that caption for me.
Breaking. People confirms Peacock is launching a Real Housewives spin-off dating show featuring Luann de Lesseps, Giselle Bryant, Shannon Beador, and Ashley Darby trial titled Love Hotel. Who the hell asked for this shit?
I mean, I don't mind some of those Real Housewives. Excuse me, some of the Real Housewives I would love to see find love. They just keep shoving Giselle and them ankles and that soak down my fucking. I just cannot like. And Ashley, I don't want to see them find love. I don't. They haven't shown to me that they deserve. Everybody, ugh, fuck it. I'm gonna just say what I want to say. They never shown me that they deserve love. So you know what? I'm not really invested in their love journey. I don't give a damn, honestly. They're such witches on their own respective show that why would I want to watch them? There are so many people who they can have that I personally would be more interested in seeing find love. Hell, you can give me Garcelle, you can give me Sutton, hell, you can give me Shabray. Like these people, I'm invested in. I would like to see find some love. Not them two witches. Luann, she not looking for love. She looking to fuck. Shannon can stay. Luann will get screwed in that, and it's gonna be a problem because Giselle gonna judge.
Don't
So,
she
oh
got an
well, that's
alcohol
tough.
problem? Don't Luann got an alcohol problem?
I don't know.
She's an alcoholic. So what we gonna watch?
I,
What?
who would you rather see find love, or is this a good cast?
Hell no. First of all, why are we supporting Ashley Darby's delusion? She ain't even divorced from Michael Darby. Why is she on the show?
Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills.
Now y'all could bring Robin on there.
No, hell no. I don't want to see. Oh, child. What about Marlo Hampton? Would you want to see her find love?
Marlo, we could.
Kenya?
Marlo
Oh, Kenya's done, huh?
at the network. Period.
Yeah,
Um.
Kenya. But Sheree was a good choice. Who else across? Hell, who else in Potomac?
Oh, what's the one on Salt Lake City that need a man?
Monica.
No, the other one, Heather.
Now I don't want to see Heather. I fuck. I don't fuck with Heather. I
I knew
don't
you
fuck
was
with
gonna
Heather.
say that. That's why
I
I
don't
said
fuck with Heather. I don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with no Heather. That sneaky, manipulative,
you right,
lying,
Sonya.
nasty, receipts, proof, timeline, evidence, everything. Let me tell you about that. We ain't even talk. Let me just talk about that real quick. I would have said, well, girl, you don't know for how long. You just not telling me. So why you just not telling me this? Okay, you messed it too. Next. She can stay. Next.
Yeah,
I would
Monica.
rather see Monica over Heather. Who else? What other cities are there? Miami. Who in Miami? Kiki. Oh my God.
Yes, Kiki would be
I would
fun.
love to see
Oh,
Kiki on something like this.
Alexia need a new man.
Oh damn.
They start filming next month, they said.
Mm-hmm. There's just so many people I could see.
Yeah, there's a lot of women y'all could get on there rather than why they keep forcing. I want to write Andy. Why you keep forcing Giselle and Ashley on us? Nobody wants these
We
heifers.
don't like them. We don't. We bet he would not get rid of her. We wanted her gone, but he distracted us with that Robin. That's what that was. But I wasn't distracted by Robin. I said, you forgot one. You forgot two. Get their ass off of this show.
Ashley should have took her ass. She knows she was on the chopping block. She only stayed
Yeah,
because
Giselle
Candace
too.
left.
I
They
think
were.
Giselle
I
getting
don't.
taken care of really shook her.
Yeah, but I knew they was gonna get rid. Ashley knew the way Ashley was acting. She knew her ass
She
was
knew she
gone.
was at. She better thank Candace for saving her job.
Sick of her ass.
Candace definitely saved her job. Speaking of Salt Lake City, Andy just was in the press saying that for next season, he would like to go ahead and bring in, hopefully this is the right person. Oh Lord Jesus, I can't find it. There we go. Bring in Blair Underwood's wife for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 6. He says
What?
she's going to reach out to her and see if she's interested. Now, in season 7, we haven't even gotten season 6. Wait, this is season 5 coming up, right? So season 6, excuse me. We haven't even gotten through season 5 yet. He already talked about season 6, which means they should have never fired Monica Garcia. Harpo, is that a black woman? Who was that diva?
That's a black woman.
She
She mixed.
black?
She mixed.
She don't look black to me, but she might be black though.
She's mixed.
Hmm. Well, apparently he had known her forever and for years and years and years and years, umpteenth of years, and they were really good friends. And he said he was looking for love in all the wrong places and looked to his friend, found love, and they just were married last year. I didn't know that they stayed in Salt Lake City. Do you think Blair Underwood would even do it?
I don't know. He's very quiet. He's not. I mean, listen, a coin is a coin, but why not? If the wife is a stay-at-home wife, why not do it? Let them follow you around. But Blair is very quiet. He's not like, he only does promotion when he needs to, when he's on something. You don't really see him out like that. So this would be interesting. But I'm here for it.
And
Let's
Lord
live
knows
with
Mary
this
needs
show.
another black person on that show.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm here for it. She's gorgeous. What kind of house they live in? Because Blair is fine.
What they got to do with this house?
I want to see Blair.
Oh, okay.
Can you come down in some boxes?
All right, child. Lord Jesus. Can you come down to some what, girl?
Some boxes. Come on, I like some eye candy. He is fine as hell. He be the finest husband in Salt Lake City,
All
hands
right, you
down.
guys. So Vicki Gunvalson has gotten herself into some trouble, trouble. Do y'all like it when I do the pictures like this? Y'all have to go through the whole rest of the show like this. But if you don't like it, I won't do it. But it's kind of cute. I don't know. It's different. Okay, we'll see what y'all say. Tori B, do you have the Vicki Gunvalson report? Because allegedly Vicki Gunvalson is being sued for elderly financial abuse.
Yes, I have it. So this is according to the Jasmine brand. Reality star Vicki Gunvalson is at the center of a new lawsuit. Reports state that the RHOC cast member is being accused of financial and elder abuse. allegedly stealing a significant sum of money for one of her older clients. Court documents obtained in In Touch state that Vicki Gunvalson, 62, and her business, Koto Insurance, were named in the suit filed by a 74-year-old woman named Diane Field. The plaintiff alleges that she was connected with the reality star through a mutual friend and began getting investment advice from her. After realizing that her business ventures weren't suited for the partnership, however, Diane Field says Vicki Gunvalson convinced her to go into business with her partner Allie, with her claiming, according to the court document, Allie, this is a quote, Allie had the expertise in the stock market and that together that they could put her in a safer, diversified plan that would also help lower the taxes she had been paying. Phil alleges that she and her husband had built an investment portfolio of about $6 million and kept 90% of their net worth in stocks at a specific firm in Orange County, California for more than 20 years. Upon meeting Gunvalson and Allie, which Phil also says also happened while her husband's health had taken a deep dive, the plaintiff claims that she was convinced to move her investments from her longtime firm to Ali Alazan's 222 under the premise of less tax payments. Noting in the lawsuit, looking back, Diane thinks the anguish and trauma she was enduring at this time contributed to her letting herself put her trust in Vicki and Allie, as they seemed so sincere and appeared to be working for Diane's best interests.
Does it say how much they got her for?
No.
She was a billionaire. So they probably, I don't know. That's interesting. Um, Lord Jesus, I can't even say with 100% conviction and certainty that Vicky had nothing to do with it and she was used as well as a pawn. And it's because she dated Brooks and Brooks was leading an alleged cancer scheme and fooled us, the viewer. So, Vicky, why, Vicky?
Why are you doing this to? Yeah, you acting like Jen Shaw. We done seen this play out. What's going on, girl? And if you got all this money and you living in the OC, why are you doing shit like this? You have a huge you were on a platform and you still like she still was doing what's the other thing with the trips that the women because she did that, right?
She was hosting trips. I mean, her insurance company is hugely financially successful. It's a big insurance company in that area. She's one of the top. So she does really well. She's a multimillionaire, self-made. So I'm not sure what this is all about. We're gonna have to wait and see some more, but we will be following this because Vicky got the game
This
twisted.
platform doing bullshit like this.
Yeah, she got
Ciao.
like fucked up. All right, you guys. Well, let's get into it, shall we? Y'all ready? Let me go ahead and, cause this is some tea, some mess, and we got some stuff that we finna get into. We
Oh,
got
we
all
get
the shit
into
out of the
the
way,
messy shit.
so we can dedicate the rest of the show to the bullshit. Okay? So, all right, make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, do all of that, do all of the above. Send us some super chat. If you wanna do so, please. And let's get right on into it because, as we know, earlier this week, see y'all, the people say they like it. Okay, so earlier this week, Phaedra Parks announced that she will be returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It had been heavily teased for weeks by Portia Williams and everyone else, and they finally got the contract signed as the girls are now off on their final girls trip of the season, we believe, to, is it Grenada or Grenada? How do you pronounce it?
Grenada.
To Grenada. So it looks like we may be out with Kenya Moore, in with Phaedra, who will be rounding out the rest of this girls' trip on the way to Grenada, correct?
Yes.
All right, so they're on the way to Grenada. And this was the group that we thought that we knew. So we can go ahead and scratch Kenya out for now. Put Phaedra up there because that is the group moving forward. And they're all over down to the Grenada having a good old time. But the teens done hit the street, girl. The teens done hit the street, Diva.
What's the
The
tea?
teens have it. The teens have it. Yes, they do. That the reason why Phaedra was so anxious to get over to the Real Housewives of Atlanta is because she allegedly quit Married to Medicine. The girls went on their annual couples trip, and it's said that Dr. Heavenly allegedly invited Apollo Nida and his and his new wife, Shireen, whatever her damn name is,
Shireen.
on the trip, and they got to fighting down to the group trip, Diva. So let me go ahead and play this clip because Dr. Heavenly did go ahead and comment on that, and we have that clip straight from Dr. Heavenly to you.
Damn body. So that's not true because you invited Apollo and Cass trip. Watch and see, guys. I'm gonna tell y'all. Watch and see. I'm not gonna reveal anything. I'm gonna tell y'all watch and see, but pay close attention because it gets tricky in a mother tucker. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna take it back. We smart over here in Married to Medicine. A lot of stuff that fly on Housewives and the other ladies, maybe they don't see it, but we see it and we catch it and we respond to it. That's all I can say for y'all. And I think that probably go viral right there, what I'm saying. Listen, Matt, the interesting thing is all is going to play out and there's a timeline for everything. Call me later, Matt. I'll break it down for you. But it's a timeline on everything. People are playing a game, a treacherous game that they're doing. But we're going to pray through it. Great interview, great advice.
So there you have it. Now, I got some teas in from Matt. Well, Matt Beast, of course, broke that, and that's why Dr. Heavenly spoke on it. But Funky Dineva went live yesterday on his live at 8 p.m. and went ahead and shed some more light onto the situation. Okay? And the situation is that Shireen tried to fight Phaedra allegedly on that trip. And so Phaedra, or allegedly the people, the divas are saying, Diva, that they felt that it was an unsafe environment with her around Apollo's new wife, unsafe environment. She's violent, she's volatile. And so they had went and complained to production, right? So then there is an alleged factor to this as well, that Funky Dineva alleges that Phaedra Parks was on that trip kissing somebody. He would not say who, but she was down there smooching and fighting. So now the people thinking that it may have been Apollo, and that's why Sharon allegedly got the whip, trying to whip on that ass. I don't know if that's true or false. I don't think it was Apollo. I think she brought her own date. I don't know, but that's what's out there in the streets. And so when the people are saying that Dr. Heavenly ran Phaedra back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's because Phaedra was upset that Apollo and Sharian were invited on this couple's trip.
Shireen.
Shireen. Whatever. Shireen were invited on the couple's trip, but the president has already been set. And can Phaedra be mad when she befriended Sweet Tea last season? That's the tease. Now, the tease ain't done yet. Y'all want some more?
What's in your cup?
Baby, not enough. Y'all want some more?
Give it.
If y'all want some more, let me hear you
You're
say.
here with great eating.
You annoy the shit out of me when you play that.
Well, Diva, I'm getting ready to annoy that shit out you some more, baby. Because that is not the only fight, allegedly, that has taken place this season on this upcoming season of Married to That Medicine. See, the girls are married to that medicine. You see what I'm saying? because Quad and her new boyfriend King got the thing jumping as well, right? Now remember, before I even put up Quad and her boyfriend King, remember there was a lot of people missing from this photo. Remember we said, well, where everybody at? Remember we asked that?
Yep.
We said, well, where the hell everybody at? That's because they were fighting each other and leaving the trip early.
Oh, damn.
Because according to Funky Dineva, allegedly, Sweet Tea and Quad got to arguing, and Dr. Greg jumped in the argument. I don't know if he was trying to egg on the argument or trying to stop the argument, but that's when they say Quad boyfriend King got involved in the argument and let Dr. Greg know he will beat his motherfucking ass allegedly. And because of that, the people say they don't know Quad boyfriend like that, allegedly, according to Funky Dineva. They saying that he is allegedly off glass, volatile as well, and was gonna beat somebody's ass. So because of that, Quad's boyfriend allegedly is no longer allowed to film Married to Medicine because they didn't know who the hell this motherfucker was coming in about to beat some ass. But that is what happened on Married to Medicine. And so that's the Married to Medicine tea. So now we segue on over down to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, where Phaedra is now a peach holder. Well, I don't know if she's a peach holder. Let me take it back. She got a little baby ass peach as she made that announcement this week. And she will be on the girls' trip. Now, we had a great dialogue, bar technical difficulty, about Phaedra, but there was one question I forgot to ask, and I'm going to go ahead and pose that question now. Or should I go? You have anything you want to say about these fights that Married to Medicine tea that Funky Dineva spilled and Mad Beast spilled that I'm bringing to y'all?
This is juicy tea, and I'm ready for it. And Quad Man had absolutely every right to tell that man he was going to.
We don't know that yet. We don't know what he was trying to do. We don't know.
Allegedly.
We don't know yet. We don't know if he was trying to stop her or what.
He making me hot. You know, I like a man that stand up for me. Shit.
I mean, I like a man stand up for me too, child. I ain't front. That's right, baby. You better tell him to not be talking to me that any kind of way. I know that's right.
What you not gonna do is talk to my woman like that. But yeah,
Diva.
This is good. I can't wait to see this season air. No wonder Sweet Tea Greg wasn't there.
Now the question I have for the people is, divas, is it fair, Diva, for Phaedra Parks to be back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta with the allegations and accusations that may have gotten her removed in the first place, and Kenya allegedly be fired? Is it fair? That's the question.
The problem is we don't know to what extent. It's still up in the air. She said it was a revenge P. Other people said it was. I don't know. Like, what is this investigation that Bravo had? And what were the findings? Did she have her, have Brit up there with a penis allegedly in her mouth? I don't know. We hear so many stories, so I don't know. We don't know. What we do know is Miss Parks over here, okay? She definitely says something that got her removed from the show, and Candy refused to be on the show with her. And like I said on Monday, from a moral standpoint, she absolutely should not be back. Absolutely. Positively. But seeing how Candy says she will not return, and seeing how Bravo has a history of re-platforming folks, give them a little time to cool off. Everybody, memory them forgot about Jackson and the other one being racist and everybody else, and bringing them back. Because now Jackson is on the Valley, right? Because because there's not a level playing field, and we know this in America. Black people are treated exponentially worse than white people. We do not get the same treatment. When white people do stuff, it's like, oh, he didn't mean it. It's okay. Give him some time to cool off. So with that, since that is the standard, and it's been what, 5 or 6 years since Phaedra been on, they said, why not? They don't want her married to medicine anyway. Everybody loved her on Traders. Let's bring her back to Atlanta. And I'm going to tell y'all, I don't disagree with that. But had they not re-platformed people that did things that are not okay, then I'd be like, Phaedra shouldn't be back. But we don't know what Kenya actually did allegedly. I don't know what she's guilty of. So that's that's my dilemma. That's why I can't pick, because I don't know. According to Britt, it was Revenge P. Britt got lawyers involved, and I feel like that's what ultimately got Kenya kicked off of the show, is the fact that Britt said, I got lawyers and she got to go. Because she was bragging about getting her kicked off the show. So,
And now look at struggling.
Yeah, so
Struggling.
they needed somebody. Kenya's gone. We know that Phaedra could read the girls. We know Phaedra likes to get a little ratchet. You know, what was she likes strippers. She like a little nasty, a little bit. So I will just leave it at that. But like I said, it was Bravo who set this precedent. If they wasn't into re-platforming people after they've done stupid shit, I would not agree with her coming back. But since that's what y'all do with the white folks, and now y'all doing it with Phaedra, I can't be mad at it.
All right, there you have it from Tori B. Let me go ahead. I just want to go ahead and get something out really quickly. And oh, can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. One moment. Because I got a thought or two. Hold on.
All right. Chase dropped the link to call in. We want to hear your thoughts. How do you feel about everything discussed? We discussed a lot. Phaedra, he posed a question about Phaedra. How y'all feel about Phaedra coming back, married to Medicine T, Vicki Gunvalson. We even talked a little bit about Trump and his nonsense. And then again, Neck, Shannon Bador, Luann de Lesseps, and Ashley Darby have a dating show coming to Peacock. Let us know your thoughts on all of these subjects. We're happy to chat. I want to hear y'all takes.
So here's what, right? We do know that Kenya not on that show. We do know the word on the street was it was Revenge P. It wasn't Revenge P. Whatever it was an allegation, just as Phaedra has maintained that she did not do the things that Portia said that she did, which I think is fake anyway, because if you lied on me to keep your job and I lost mine, I would never be cool with you again. Personally speaking. So I think there's something going on with that, but whatever. Excuse me. My thing is, Kenya not there, so why Phaedra here? That's it. If Kenya not there, why is Phaedra? We're gonna need some answers. The people are saying that they're not gonna cut. Allegedly, they're not gonna cut the incident out. They're still talking about the incident as the show films. So it's a big part of the season. So they're not gonna cut it out. I'm so glad they're not gonna cut it out because Bravo has done that in the past, just not aired it. Happened, and that the chips fall.
Chase. All right.
I'm sorry. If Kenya wrong, she gonna get her ass roasted. And if they're right, then they're gonna get a congratulations. But if Kenya right and they wrong, they're gonna get their ass roasted. And that's what's gonna happen. Demetria, come on up here and tell. Well, before you do, Demetria, I'm sorry, we got Latasha Collins. Hey, Latasha.
Hi.
You ready? What you got to talk about?
So I only saw like half of this because I got really caught up in the Olympics, and
You got
I
some
love
money
the
on it?
Olympics. No, I really should, man. I should have bet the house on Simone
Oh
because
yeah,
she
that's
did the
true.
damn thing.
Yes, you did.
So yeah, I still haven't watched the OC one yet. I promise I'm going to though eventually. So I don't know nothing about them ladies. Um, I am not a Phaedra fan at all. I do not know what her purpose is going to be on this show. Um, I don't know. We don't know anything about her. We're still not going to know anything about her. And confessionals cannot be her claim to fame. And we're just supposed to love that. I don't. Bravo needs to do a whole redo everything because keep bringing back these people that we done got tired of. They tried to put them on another show that didn't work, so you plop them back over here. No, I don't want to watch this season. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna watch all the reviews like I always do and make up my mind. But as of now, I have zero interest in this show. Actually, no, I lied. If they are going to still show this whole thing that so we can finally actually see what happened because we still have no idea, then I will watch to see that part. But second half, I'm not going to care. If she's not there and it's not going to be a continuation to see whatever happens in the aftermath, it's just going to be Phaedra on the screen. No, no thanks. Um, and I don't know what other shows y'all talked about because, like I said, I was late. I didn't. I'm gonna catch the replay. But I just wanted to say hey, and
Thank
guys
you.
have a good Wednesday. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, everybody vote. I gotta say that. I'm gonna say that every single day.
Oh yeah, we
But
talked about that. We definitely
yeah.
talked about
Oh, you
that.
did? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm happy that more people on YouTube are actually people who don't normally get into that stuff are actually doing it because y'all got an audience and this is a mess and we oh my god. Eh. But yes, just vote because I get a headache when I talk about it, but so I'm not even gonna do that. But yeah, so y'all have a good day. Just want to say hey.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Hey,
We
Diva. We
appreciate
gonna say
it.
hey back. All right. Who else we got? Go, child. Now I'm seeing it all, honey. Y'all ready? Is you
Ready.
ready?
Go ahead.
Chase, you are so irritating.
Hey, Diva.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Hey, Demetrio. What's the tea?
The
Wait a
lights,
minute.
the lights is on today, honey.
All
Where's
right.
CKC? Where is
He
he?
ain't here. He ain't here
Yeah,
today.
need to turn the lights on. Okay, no, I'm just playing. But as far as I'll start with the election because I don't really have much to say about that. I'll just say, just research these people's policies, y'all. Just do your own research. Look at what they have done in their past because it's ultimately up to you. If you want to support Trump, that's on you. If you want to support Kamala, that's on you. Me personally, I think they're both a piece of crap, and they both have done things in their positions of leadership that I don't necessarily agree with. But I think we know who of the lesser evils is more qualified.
Who? Who?
I mean, in my personal opinion, I'm gonna say Kamala, but you know,
Baby, the way you was finna get dropped, I had my finger on the reveal.
He was waiting. He was yeah. Oh, I saw Chase
What I
was
was finna
like,
say.
who? Go ahead.
but yes, I like I said, they both have done things that I don't necessarily agree with, like at all. But you know, at the end of the day, this is who we have to choose from. So it's just like we have to pick one. We have to pick one. You know, so you know, like I said, do your own research. Google is free. It's out there. I mean, again, we see Trump every day on Twitter at his rallies, on the debates. You know, we see him spew, you know, his hatred all the time. So, I mean, hey, again, my whole thing with it, and I have been arguing with people on social media about this, is that I don't like that they scrutinize Kamala more than they do Trump. That irritates me because if we're going to call out the things that she's done, we need to call out the things that he's done as well. He's an open racist. He's an open bigot, a misogynist. Like, he thinks it's okay to grab women by the
Don't say that word.
He's a felon for crying out loud. Like, but felons can't get jobs, can't get houses and stuff like that. But they can run for the president of the United States. The government is just full of crap. They all is trash to me. Like, we just need to wipe them all out, if you ask me, because it's a bunch of old white men that's near death running stuff. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, the man, I don't even know what he is, a senator or something. He freezing up in the middle of his speech, like he having a stroke or something. Like, how are they making decisions on the American people and they barely can make decisions for themselves? Look at Joe Biden looking like a robot every time he gets.
Oh, not on Joe. We're not doing Joe like that.
No, you won't. Not here.
I'm just saying. And
I'm
then the other lady, it's another lady that's in a high position in a wheelchair and on the breath machine. How is she make?
No. You should probably stop while you're here. I'm gonna help you. Stop. You have anything to say about the stories? Just don't talk about politics no more, baby. Let me stop you now.
I'm just saying, Chase, that's just real.
No. Trust me. Trust me. Just move on.
Well, this is my square, y'all. They didn't say that.
No, Diva.
No, I'm saying this is me. This is coming from Demetrio. This Chase and Tori B have no ties.
No affiliations with anything.
That's okay, Diva. What do you think about? Do you have anything to say about?
As far as the New Jersey reboot, I do think that getting rid of everybody is going to be a horrible decision. They need to do like they did with Miami, keep some of the girls and get new faces. We all know that. we all know that. And anybody that got common sense know that Marge and Melissa needs to go. Period. Like, that's not up for debate. It's not up for discussion. They need to go. Now, as far as the rest of them go, that's on ending to decide. But them two need to go, period. Like, it's not even any saving them to be for real. Because, just know. Especially Melissa. Like, I'd even be okay with Marge staying. But Melissa has to go. Melissa has to go, period. Point blank.
We're not okay with Marge staying either.
Yeah, Marge got to
go. I mean, I'm not either. But, at least Marge can go after other people and not just necessarily use Teresa solely as a storyline if she needs to. She goes after other people. But Teresa has just been the latest victim. But yeah, Melissa needs to go. When it comes to Phaedra, I don't like Phaedra. I don't agree with her coming back at all. I don't even know what she was on Married to Medicine for. All she gave us was ooh child, honey child, and laughing, and she didn't give us anything. And the stuff that she did give, they cut out. So it's just like, what is Phaedra really doing on Married to Medicine? I'm glad that Heavenly did what she did. That's the one time I'm going to ever agree with Heavenly is pulling Phaedra's card, because it should have been pulled last season when she wanted to bring this stuff up. The network has to stop protecting Phaedra. If we're going to have Phaedra back, they have to quit protecting her. They can't keep telling them they can't bring this up, they can't bring that up. If that's the case, keep that bitch off the show. Keep her off the show. If she's not going to show her real life, what is really going on with her, if she's going to continue to show us men with an emoji over their faces, what is she there for? To laugh and say woo child? Like, no. Goodbye.
That's what I do.
You give a little bit more than Phaedra. Okay. And we're not even on the show. So there's that. As far as the little love show, I agree with y'all. I'm sick of Giselle. Lacks Brian, lacks a man, lacks a personality, lacks a storyline. Why do we don't even care about her love life on Potomac? So what on earth would make y'all think that we want to see her on a dating show? Ashley as well, like y'all said, she's still married to Jeepers Creepers. She ain't even divorced yet. Why we don't care? We don't even want Ashley on Potomac. So what makes you think we want her on a love show? Now I'm okay with Shannon. I love Shannon, so I'm okay with seeing Shannon find love. Luann is kind of hearing that from me because I ain't that big of a Luann fan now, because she done did some stuff on Ronnie that I don't necessarily agree with. But Luann is fun when it comes to these type of shows. Like, she was good on the Housewives little spinoff, Girls Trip. I watched her little show with Sonya, Crappy Lake. So Luann is entertaining outside of her bigotry. So I'm okay with Luann and Shannon, but they could have gave somebody else besides Giselle, and they could have gave us, like I said, they could have gave us Garcelle. They could have gave us.
Kiki.
They could have gave us Kenya, but I
I
mean,
would've-
we
I
know
would've
why
been
they're not going to give us Kenya, huh?
I would have been good with Kiki. I think Kiki.
Yeah, Kiki too, as well. I agree.
Who?
Absolutely. They could have gave us anybody.
Who? You been good with who?
Okay, with Kiki from Miami.
Oh yes, that was my pick.
Yeah, I would have been okay with Kiki. I would have been okay with Garcelle. I would have been okay with Sutton. I even would have been okay with Erica Jane. And I can't stand that heifer, but I would have been okay with Erica going on there trying to find love after, all her problems and stuff like that. Because I've rewatched Beverly Hills recently, and I've gained a little bit of compassion for her, just a smidge. Literally, that much. That much. So I would have been okay with anybody besides them two. And I'm excited to see Married to Medicine. They always give what needs to give for the most part. So I'm excited to see Quad and her man go up against Sweet Honey Iced Tea and Squeaky Voice Greg. I'm ready to see that because I can just see Greg now squeaking, trying to yell at Quad. And then that man coming in like, hey, I'm like y'all two are being chased. I like for a man to defend me, honey. Yes, against my ex-husband with his squeaky voice. Because Quad Man was going to beat him up, so I don't even know why Greg was even trying. But that's my hot take.
Well, thank you so much, Demisio, for all you do here on No Chaser TV. We appreciate you. Thank you for turning the lights on and get it together, okay? Thank you.
Sean said 10 demerits for the B word.
Baby, you saw my face when you said it?
No. I was just like, I ain't say that.
I'm going to have a training day or something because I don't know what's going on over here.
Call HR.
Yes. Nonetheless, I am excited regardless to see Phaedra on Atlanta Housewives and see what it gives. They're going to press her. You're not going to be able to be in a room with Shamia and not get pressed. She's going to press her. So it's going to be fun to see. And now that this is out, this came out while she's filming a cast trip. She can't run no more anywhere. You think Shamia not going to bring this up? Child cheese.
Shamia is going to be the one to get her. Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you're drinking. Drunk all mine. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. And tune in to us. The finale of Real Housewives of New Jersey is here. So we're wrapping up Jersey. And Love and Marriage Huntsville is on hiatus. So tune in and we'll be moving on to the next set of shows as they come apart. Tomorrow night, I almost forgot, tomorrow night, 10:05, me and Sammy. Tomorrow night, 10:05, Real Housewives of Orange County. That late night show is a hot mess. And it is what it is, but I have a good time. So thank you guys for tuning in. And D, want to see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow night. We'll see you, okay?